you guys, this is BJ Andy and you're watching Andy's Royalties. Yes, and today I have with me no other than the Bigg Boss superstar, what is it? Jaan Kumar Sanu! You know, I got really
Why
confused
would
with your
you?
name because I was going
Yeah.
to speak Jayesh Bhattacharya, but then I changed it at the last minute. I was like, what is with the name? So what is with the name?
So my name, it's been given to me by my mom. It's a nickname in the house, and I decided to take it as my Bollywood screen name because it's a very unique name. The name Jan. I don't think you many like met many people who have this name, so I find it to be very interesting, and hence the name.
So, matlab, Jaan, I actually use your name on a daily basis. Whenever I call Gohar, I call her Gohar Jaan. One, two.
Oh,
My new niece who's outside this door, she might be screaming in a minute and going, "Chacha, let me in!" And I call her Jaan every day. So you're mentioned every day in our house.
yep, that's the general idea, and I'm very happy to know that you call Gohar Jan because she was my favorite senior, as you've seen, and she loved my name a lot, and she loved me a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you took her name.
Yeah, Gohar, and I've actually interviewed Gohar as well, and her interview will be
Yep.
out after yours now because obviously you've just come out, so I'm going to get yours out first. And I think, sorry to everyone watching, I know you're waiting for Gohar's interview. We will have it out, but I want to have Jan's out first. So Jan, let's talk about your journey. जो आपकी journey रही है घर के अंदर बहुत ही रोलर कोस्टर की तरह कह सकते हो क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीजें हुई घर के अंदर आपके साथ. आपका रिश्ता निकी तंबोली के साथ, फिर आपको एक ये धब्बा लगना कि आप चमचा हो, साइड किक हो. जैस्मिन ने आपको शायद पहले हफ्ते में ही बोल दिया था कि तुम साइड किक मत बनो, तुम अपना स्टैंड लो. इसके बारे में आपको क्या कहना है क्योंकि जनता को तो उस चीज के बारे में पता करना है.
So, lot of tags were given to me. मुझे बहुत सारे tags दिए गए थे. But the thing is, सबसे बड़ी गलती जो घर में हुई है इन सब से is that they have mistaken um, obedience for influence, which is the first thing that I was tagged as. Um, मुझे मेरी मॉम ने यही सिखाया कि आई थिंक बड़ों की इज्जत करना बहुत कोर बिलीफ है मेरी, एंड जैस्मिन वाज वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट पीपल टू से दिस, and she said this sidekick thing and all. I've told Jasmine this in the game, all through the game, that there are certain things that she says. There are some huge topics that she just easily puts on your plate, just because she sounds cute. And I've told her to stop that, but at the end of the day, what happens in the first week is dragged on to the entire season. So your tags that you get for the first week are going to last with you till the end.
पर आपको ये
So
नहीं लगता कि जो आपने किया घर के अंदर उसी वजह से ये सब हुआ, ये टैग्स लगे?
Um, not really. I don't think so, because I was close not just with Nikki. If right from the beginning, I was not just close with Nikki. I've been close with Eijaz Bhai since day one. I've been close with Nikki. I've been close with Pavitra and Nishant, of course. Nishant, right from the stage till we, had that entire thing. That thing was a bit highlighted, but I don't really agree with the tags that I've got, because a lot of it was my own doing. I felt like it. I did it. The decisions were mine. So to tag this as influence and chamcha and everything, I think that was something that I didn't expect from all these people. But they were doing the same thing on the other side. So
तो
I
आपके
can
ऊपर
call
ये
them the
एक
same thing.
तोमंत है ऑडियंस की वजह तरफ से कि आप जो अभी इंटरव्यूज आपने पहले दिए हैं, लाइक other interviews you've given, you sound like Eijaz or Ali. You don't sound like Jaan, because Jaan, we know you. We know who you are
Right.
now. Like, you know what? Like,
Yeah.
I get this all the time. People come up to me all the time, Andy. Like they actually know us because they live with us for so long, right? So then
Yeah.
I know you now. I know I've seen
Yeah.
things that other people, like we've lived with you, So
Yeah.
there's that kind of, that love for you. There's that also understanding of you. And then there's that this thing is wrong in you also. Like that
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
balanced, so I keep it like that. So right now your answer that you gave me sounded like Eijaz talks about Jasmine. It doesn't like, okay, she says something but she says it cutely. That sounds like Eijaz aise bolta hai.
ये बात मैंने एक्चुअली सबसे पहले निकाली थी.
अच्छा.
When I had a conversation with Rahul in the washroom, I remember this very clearly because I told Rahul this long back. Ki, you know, bro, we were a group in the beginning. Me, Rahul, Nishant, and Nikki. We were like, you know, a proper group. So I think in those days back then, I told Rahul in the washroom that, you know what, I feel Jasmine बहुत बड़े बड़े चीजें बोल जाती है, मगर बहुत प्यार से. And वो चीजों का बुरा भी लगता है. And it's up to you, you know, whether you want to give it, like, you know, just ignore it and move on, or you want to address it with her. So I took it up till like, you know, for a good period of time, like for 3 weeks. I think I just listened to her because I had that respect for Jasmine. She was one of the genuine people, like, you know, I felt in the beginning. But after a while, she just, like, you know, kept on and on and on. And I realized that the decisions I was also taking were being put under these tags.
Right.
So my own value was going down. That's when I told Jasmine that, you know, I need you to stop saying this because it really does get onto your, you know, subconscious somewhere down the line, and you start doubting your own abilities.
तो घर के बाहर आके जो इतना सारा आपको प्यार भी मिला होगा, आपसे क्वेश्चंस भी पूछे गए होंगे. So what's your perception about the decisions you made in the house now? You know, like the decisions you made to be with Nikki, even though she was telling you clearly she doesn't really want to be with you. She was telling you a lot of things. उन्होंने बहुत कुछ बोला आपको, और वो थोड़ी गिल्टी भी फील कर रही थी बाद में. पर but the point is वो अपनी गेम खेल रही थी और आपको साफ साफ बोल रही थी कि I'm not into this, I'm playing my game. And you were still going to her after, you know, and outside the house, a lot of people were saying, why doesn't he play his own game? So why weren't you just playing your own game?
Again, as I said, you know, this happened not just with Nikki, it happened with all of the housemates that I was close with. I've never had those things happening with Jasmine, Rubina, or Abhinav. I've never been able to bond with them, so I did not hang out with them. And at the end of the day, you need to sit down with a familiar face and vent out the entire day's proceedings because you are stuck in that house. No matter what you do, you have to live with them 24/7. And how much of a bitterness can you keep with people that you call your friends? You cannot hold those grudges. It's not me. I cannot take negative stuff, keep it inside me, and, you know, let it broil for a couple of days before I explode. I just, if someone apologizes, I just take it like, you know, that they've meant it from their heart, and I accept the apology and I move on. That's why I've had my trust broken a while.
Nikki, like, you know, I want to stop you there because I want to ask you a question in between. The thing is, you and Nikki had this love-hate relationship, obviously. More love, much more. ज़्यादा प्यार था, नफरत बहुत कम, to be honest. मुझे भी दिख रहा है कि निकी आपको बहुत पसंद करती है as a friend. I don't think she likes it. But I think that was a heartbreaking moment for me. जब we could see that you were infatuated with her, you were liking her a lot, and she was not liking you like that. So that was a heartbreak moment. I definitely will feel for you. But how was it living with her after knowing that she doesn't really like you like that?
So I had this thing with Nikki that was purely friendship. There was nothing in love aspects. I don't know. This was the day that she clarified on the yellow sofa about this whole, you know, love wala thing, and that I think I told her that time as well that, you know, I never perceived it as love. It was friendship from the beginning, and after a certain point, she made it very sad. So there was no point in keeping it ahead.
I think, अभी if you think about it, अगर आपकी गेम पे आते हैं ना, आप इतने सारे सीजन्स देख के गए थे, आपको बिग बॉस के बारे में सब पता था, और फिर आपने कुछ यूज क्यों नहीं किया गेम में कुछ खेलने का, क्योंकि आपकी गेम दिख ही नहीं रही थी. क्यों जान, आपने क्यों नहीं खेला? आपने खेला ही नहीं. आपने निकी के लिए खेला, फिर आपने अली के लिए खेला. It feels like you are always second fiddle to somebody else. Why not just for yourself? Why, you know, I think Rubina ने बहुत बार आपको समझाने की कोशिश की थी. She told you, but I don't think because you don't get along with her, you were not taking her words.
Yeah.
But now, what do you feel about Rubina now? Let's talk about that. What do you feel about Rubina after
I haven't seen the episodes actually as of yet. I haven't got the time to see all of it. I have reached somewhere on the third episode from the beginning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I've been doing these interviews all day long, and so I've not got time to see it. I've reached the third episode where I get my own haircut and stuff like that. So I am yet to see a lot of this footage, and, you know, I need to see a lot of it because from what I've heard from a lot of people, um, Rubina had good intentions, and that side they had good intentions, and I need to see all of that because
Yeah,
from the
you're
beginning,
gonna be shocked, John. You're gonna be shocked. The things
yeah,
they were saying about you and Nikki, they were not bad ever. They were in fact coming from a very big place of caring. Like if I was in the house now, I would have done the same thing, John. I would have come to you and said,
yeah,
babe, listen, honey, we need to sort this out because you are now lost. And I'm telling you, like, I have to be honest with you. Like, I think all the people that have written to me said to me, you have to confess. Now, I have to confess something to you. In my reviews, every day, I reviewed the show every day. And in my reviews, almost 90% of the time, Jaan, I have said, Jaan is an idiot. And not, it doesn't come from a bad place. Trust me, it doesn't come from a malice place. It comes from a good place because I care about what happened to you in the house. And honestly, I just saw you making really stupid mistakes in the game. And as someone
yeah,
who knows the game, John, you know it. Like, I'll be honest with you, मैंने भी शो देख के नहीं गया था. जब मैं अपने सीजन में गया था, मैंने कुछ नहीं देखा था. मैंने कहा मैं कर लूंगा. And I was just my full heart on the sleeve. But now going in, so I understand that maybe that's how you were playing. But
I perceive, Andy, I've been a fan of the show. I've never analyzed the show, from a contestant's point of view. I've enjoyed it as a viewer, and I've seen that 1 hour, 1.5 hours ka jo hota hai. So those strategies and all hai, honestly, I had said this in my earlier interviews before I went in that I have no strategy. I honestly am a guy who plays from here instead of here because I am a hard person. I'm an artist at the end of the day, and we do stuff from here. So I never had a strategy in mind, ki I will employ these tactics or these skills or these, pointers in the game relating it to the previous seasons because I purely enjoyed it as a viewer. And the strategy I think I thought that I had was that I had no strategy because I've seen the previous seasons and people who don't have a fixed rigid, strategy with which they come in, they are the ones who go ahead. So I never had a strategy in the beginning. There was nothing. It was all out of heart. Whatever, trust issues I developed or, wherever I was let down by my friends, it was all made publicly and it was made on national television. It was a mistake and I did it because I did it from my heart. So I think, genuinely the game that you're talking about, there was no strategy as such. If I had a strategy, I think I would have still been in the house.
I think so too, John. I definitely think that if you had a strategy, you would have been there longer. I definitely feel the same thing. And
Yeah,
you know what I liked about you, John, was that you were someone with a lot of heart and everybody saw it. Trust me, whoever sees Bigg Boss has seen that you have a good heart, you're a good person. They just stopped liking parts of your personality because what we were seeing was this kind of attacks on people in the house that were being kind to you behind your back, be it, but they were all kind to you at the beginning. Even
yeah,
Jasmine, when she first said to you about that thing, she wasn't being mean. Trust me. Now
yeah.
I feel Jasmine's becoming mean because she thinks that's a game. That's a different ball game. But let's talk about other people in the house now. Now you had this big issue with Eijaz. What's going on there? Tell me, what do you think of Pavitra and Eijaz's rishta? Like, क्या है? हकीकत में कुछ था वहां पे या फिर ऐसे ही स्क्रीन के लिए बकवास कर रहे हैं?
Trust me when I say this, Andy, I've said this before, I'll say it again. That's one thing on which I think the housemates and the viewers and the people are absolutely united. We in the house were as confused as you guys outside the house. We would see the continuous change in emotions. It would just warp our minds because in the morning they've had this huge fight and they've been like at each other since morning all the way through afternoon, and suddenly in the evening we see they're making tea together and then they're having a chat and we would just be like, what is going on, like why is whatever happening, it was just so confusing. I, being a close observer to this entire thing that they did, I can tell you both the sides of the story. So, first, it was Pavitra who had a thing for Eijaz Bhai. So she was trying to, explain and like, make him understand. I think when Eijaz Bhai understood and started reciprocating, that's when Pavitra took a U-turn. which was very very funny and sad because I really felt bad for Ejaz bhai. I told him also कि आपका band बज गया है, and he's like हाँ मेरी band बज चुकी है, अभी तो पूरा orchestra सुनाई दे रहा है. That's what he said. Yeah.
I'll tell you the funniest thing is outside the house, you know, I actually said this at the beginning. I said this is a toxic relationship, will never end well. Super
Yeah.
toxic. And okay, so that's them. But your equation with Eijaz became very strong towards before you left. More so, I didn't see your brotherhood with him from the beginning. And I just started developing in the middle, and all of a sudden it's like so tight. What was that about?
So basically, my first interaction with Eijaz bhai in the house, I still remember he was wearing this white tux kind of a thing. And I just shook his hand and I'm like, Eijaz bhai, my name is Jaan Kumar Sanu. I'm a huge fan and I've seen your show since a very long time. And he just replied with, Itna bhi buddha nahi hu main. Like, what happened? What went wrong? What went wrong with your answers? Yeah, how can you answer to someone like that? So I was a bit, interested to know him since then. And once I entered the house from the third day of the, season, because I had the whole haircut thing and, entry pass was the name of the task. Uske baad Eijaz bhai and me shared a lot of moments with each other, because of music. Our choice in music, our taste of artists, it was very, very same. And, we developed a bond because he's a dancer and, he would tell me about, his songs and dance and all that stuff. Uske baad now we understood that, the mind we have works similarly on jokes, in tasks. There's a strategy that's involved. We know that, we can vibe. It became very good. And then we had that moment of the entire captaincy task wherein I had to take his bag. That was decided by me. And then I decided against it.
Yeah, now let me get you 1 second. This decision of not getting his bag, I'm telling you, I was screaming at the TV going, what? Take the bloody bag! Like,
really?
Honestly, I was like, yeah, and that is one of my points. I was like, Jaan, don't be an idiot. Just do it. Play your game. I was shouting and then
I got my faith rewarded, yeah.
Huh?
I got my faith rewarded, right?
Yaar, forget it. What rewarded? You didn't get rewarded anything. You're sitting at home. Trust
No,
me.
for that week, I mean,
छोड़ो तुम्हारे rewards. खत्म हो गए rewards. कोई reward नहीं मिला. वो वहाँ बैठा है, तुम यहाँ पे हो. Hello. देख समझो. Jaan.
I understand what you're saying, but I'll tell you honestly, that was the point where, we actually became very, very close.
The bag thing. क्या हुआ Jaan? उसका close होके.
Red zone से निकला ना. Red zone से निकला ना.
अगर वहाँ पे ना, अगर तुम वहाँ पे उसको डाल देते ना Jaan, तुम वैसे भी निकल आते क्योंकि तुम्हारे दूसरे alliances बन जाते. Trust me, I mean, look, you played your game. I'm obviously not going to start going, ore, but I'm telling you, at moments like that, you pick that point, and I remember a very strong reaction going, bag utale, yaar, bag utale. I was just like, okay, so anyway, we'll move on from there. I'm telling you, I watched every single moment.
I can come to know that. I can remember. Now I can, believe your word.
And I'm emotional about your journey. I'm emotional about what's happened in the house. Okay, let's talk about other things. Aly came into the house and he's changed things, and obviously I think you think for the better.
Not for the better.
Oh.
I got that change. Yes. I got a very, very good change in perspective. I have actually gone ahead and seen a few of the latter episodes that I was,
thank God. Hey, Bhagwan,
and this was shown to me. This was shown to me by none other than my mom. Like my mom was like, you were talking about Ali being a friend. You were saying my mom was like, you were talking about Ali being a friend and all. 1 minute dekh lo. And she showed me a couple of these nice ones. I got to know a lot of things that Ali said, beautiful sentences that were said behind my back, and I'll tell you the reason why I trusted Ali. I have a proper reason this time, and the reason is that Raja ko Rani wala Raja ek tha Raja ek thi Rani wala task was there. Ali told me a few things that he's going to do, and he did them.
Okay.
There was no double words or dual meanings to what he told me. He did exactly what he was like. He told me. Somewhere I think he gained my trust in that. That's why I trusted him. beyond that, I heard a lot of things when I came out. I saw the videos, and I was like, okay, this guy's been, backstabbing or plotting or been against me since the time he's come into the captain's room. Like,
Right.
are you serious? And that is like, I think I got eliminated before I would have probably made one of the most expensive mistakes in the game had I stayed in the house and, continued to trust Ali, because I would have had no idea that this is what he was saying behind my back, because he appeared so, real. But yeah,
But this is
I
the thing,
opened my eyes.
Ali's game is quite a dirty game. He is playing double dolki to everybody. Not just, and
Absolutely.
even Jasmine, he's playing double dolki at some point because
Yeah.
Jasmine को बोल दिया कि मैं तेरे लिए आया हूँ. वो किसी के लिए नहीं आया. वो रोने वो धोने के वो खुद अपने लिए आया है और वो जीतना चाहता है बस. And
Yes.
honestly, this whole now you are a part of the bully gang, the Gunda gang. Now, yes,
Was I?
yes, Jaan, you are also one of them. Laughing,
Okay.
laughing, laughing. You were playing in the playground. Now you got super influenced. Whatever you said and done, you were very influenced by Ali, and obviously you liked Eijaz and Rahul. I didn't understand. Now, let's before we talk about Rahul, let's just finish this Gunda gang. Now, do you think it's okay the behavior you were showing towards anyone in the house like that? Forget if it was Kavita, but these four boys are going around acting like children and laughing at whoever it might be. Do you think it's acceptable, that kind of bullying?
Um,
Be honest,
when,
John. Be
see,
honest.
when I'm being honest, I'll be completely honest. So when Kavita had that whole thing with Eijaz Bhai, the start of the root of the problem that I had with Kavita. It was that entire Eijaz Bhai incident that she played in the first week when she had come as a wild card with Naina and Shadu. I did not like her since then.
Right.
And then afterwards, when she came back again, I thought maybe, she's had a better perspective and she's seen stuff outside. She won't do the same maybe again. And she did it again. So
She did.
there was,
She did
yeah,
do
she
it again.
absolutely did it again. I mean, it was amazing. It was like Control C, Control V, like copy paste all over again. And she sort of undid anything good that she had done in the second entry, because she was appearing friendly, she was talking to people, and she was telling everybody, I have no grudge against anyone, even Eijaz, I love every one of y'all now. I've understood the value of it and blah, blah, blah. That was all like, weird. And I think my personal grudge with her was when she did that whole chamcha thing with the, platter, and she did that entire thing, and I was like, I lost it. I was like, dude, it's the seventh week. Get out of the first week, I mean, it's done. And she was the newest person to start with that. So personally, I had this grudge against Kavita,
Yeah, this
and I
chamcha thing,
indulged
you had
in,
such a problem with this chamcha. But the thing is,
no, because you know what
everybody,
to
look,
do is,
from our point of view, everybody in the house is calling you that anyway in different ways. So then
yeah,
it felt like
but
you were just going at
I didn't
her
want
for
her to
something that's
be,
already been happening.
no, I didn't want her to be a part of the bandwagon, firstly, because I did not like her personally. And secondly, the whole thing, that she did with the whole platter and that was just, I don't know, I found it very, I don't know how to say this, but I
मतलब
found it a bit
वो दिल पे
concerning.
लग गई वो बात.
And बहुत irritate हो गई. It's like, the Rahul laughing, mimicking Nikki wala thing. It was
हाँ.
that kind of a trigger. Yeah, it was that kind of a trigger for me. Like,
अच्छा,
I
अभी
was
वो
like,
बात बोली है तो राहुल
हाँ,
जैसे निकी के ऊपर हर बार ऐसे उसको टॉन्ट करता है, क्या वो अच्छी बात है, बताओ.
absolutely अच्छी बात है.
Oh. Oh.
I I have, trust me, Andy, I have seen that video at least 50 times since I've come back. He's like, अपना व्यक्तित्व दिखाओ, अपना व्यक्तित्व दिखाओ.
I mean,
It's something else, man.
look, I think it's funny, like to a point. Now, after,
Yeah,
like I always say this, a joke to a point is funny. After a
yeah,
point, it's abusive. And so I
yeah.
think now Rahul has crossed over to abusive. Now, what is Rahul's deal? Now, what was this nonsense about nepotism? What was he saying? And then
I
you
think,
go and become his friend after that also. After he tried to throw you under the nepotistic bus.
yeah.
Man,
But
he probably tried to destroy you, John.
yeah.
Why did he do that? Like, do you think it's
Because
a
I'll tell you why, Andy. I had this thing with him where he was talking out of his behind, and he was completely like, he had to play that one card that he had. And that was the Nepo card. Because he had no other reason to nominate me in that particular nomination, because me and him, we had this on and off hot and cold vibe, but we never were enemies as such, for
Yeah.
us to nominate each other. He did it, I think, out of spite, because the whole captaincy task where the dollhouse and everything happened, uske baad he became very close to Nikki because I had a major fight with her. I found him to be very two-faced and I nominated him, but he had this Nepo card in his sleeve, and I think he just did not think about what he spoke.
But yes, you are someone's son, and yes, you also changed your name to make sure people know you're his son also. So there is that thing. But I think, what would you say to the haters? Tell me what
my
you say to
actual
the haters.
name now. No, Andy, I'll tell you something. My academic name, it is Jaan Kumar Sanu Bhattacharya.
Okay.
So Kumar Sanu Bhattacharya is a part of my name. It's not that something like, I've added it on.
Okay,
It's my
that's a
dad's
nice clarification.
Because, no, that's the honest truth. Because my dad's actual name is not Kumar Sanu. It is Kedarnath Bhattacharya.
Right.
So we have his surname, not just the Sanu bit, that is his screen name, Bollywood screen name. But my screen name is Jaan Kumar Sanu because that is a part of my dad's name. For real. It's not just like a public publicity gimmick. It's actually a part of his surname.
Okay.
So I heard this entire
thing.
Tell me,
what do you want to say to the haters out there who gave you so much hate for being a Nepo kid?
Yeah. I want to tell the haters, I think Salman sir has said what he said.
There's a lot of people said, why is Salman Khan talking about this? He should not be talking about it because his background is also something. Even though Salman explained it very beautifully, but people have that hate. So what would you say to the haters that are saying all this?
I want to tell the haters, please don't hate me because I'm the son of Mr. Kumar Sanu, because it is not in my hands to choose who my father can be. I have asked for work. I've asked it on purely and solely on my talent. I have never, tried to use my dad's name anywhere to get ahead. I've waited under, studios. I've waited under offices for hours and hours, and I'm just another kid who's trying to make it big. And yes, my father is Kumar Sanu, but trust me, I'm here to make an identity of my own, and I want that opportunity from you.
You do have a lovely, beautiful voice. Let's just be honest. And you won.
Thank you so much, Andy.
Of course. And you won hands down from Rahul because you were more entertaining, and you also had your super hit father songs. Let's not.
Yeah.
Of
course.
Also
of course.
that.
And it's my legacy. I have to.
You did win.
Yeah.
And I was very happy about that because you did some, not because of only the songs, but the way you dedicated songs to people, you made them dance, you made them get involved. So you put on a show that was more fun, I guess. And I guess Rahul at that time was doing an audience with, kind of vibe, like lounge.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the vibe people wanted. They wanted to have fun and dance. So I think that was a big gameplay that you did. That was good. I'm going to go to my Twitter account now. There's loads of questions for you. So we should start answering at least some of them.
Yeah.
है ना थोड़े तो बनते हैं मतलब लोगों के questions आए हैं तो मतलब where is it? There we go. Well, there's lots of questions for you. Let me try and see. Right, I've already asked you this. Neeraj Punia asks you, did his perception change after coming out? I think you've already kind of answered that. Is he also thinking about Rubina bash for no reason on the weekend? Do you think that Rubina gets bashed on the weekends for no reason?
I wouldn't say bashed. Actually. Because
I mean, she's been told कि आपने ऐसे किया तो अब ऐसे होगा, अब पिंजरे में चल जाओ. मतलब look, outside the house, honestly, it does look, I have to be honest, like Rubina has been a favorite of mine. She's slowly slipping from the last couple of whatever, but the way that Bigg Boss will always do something to screw her and Abhinav on the weekend, I mean, you do kind of go, huh? What's that? So you don't feel it.
It's actually something we were discussing about when it happened. For the first time, we saw someone getting, a punishment for being too good. And, that was funny. Honestly, that was really funny. The way the entire tables turned around on Rubina, Jasmine and Abhinav. Lucky for Jasmine that, Ali was there.
Jasmine पे तो बात जाती नहीं क्योंकि अली कैप्टन था. वो तो बात
exactly. Lucky for Jasmine that Ali was captain.
बहुत सब कुछ सोच के होते हैं, मतलब ऐसे कोई lucky वकी नहीं होता. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I think now what you're saying, it makes sense that, you know, Bigg Boss wanted Hafsa and Rubina inside the jail. Like, you know, आप लोग अंदर
डालो.
chill करो. ज़्यादा ही आप लोग सोच रहे हो. Yeah.
अच्छा, देखो. You got Ali. Ali is never going to put Jasmine in a bloody cage. And then you go, these are the three people. So who are they going to put it? It's
obvious. It's obvious. Yeah. You're right.
I mean, it's going to be like, I put Jaan and Eijaz just because. You know, it didn't even give a choice. It wasn't like sab garo mano se, teen logon se. Aur tumhari best friend? Ya ye dono. I mean, come on. Let's go for another question. Let's have, do you remember after, oh God, there's so many questions. That's why I've got so many. And they ask how he feels after getting eliminated for the first time as the nomination. No, we're not going to ask that. Yaar, kitne questions hain? I think a couple of questions have to be answered. It's about how do you feel? Do you think you were responsible for getting Nishant evicted?
Not at all.
Okay.
It was a
not at all.
Yeah, like, not at all.
People.
Yeah, it's final.
Final answer.
Yeah. 8 people were there. 7 people voted against Nishant. How am I the one who's responsible for getting him out?
It's true, but you did also vote for him and he was your friend, and then you also cried afterwards. Why did you cry? A lot of people want to know.
Because, you know, you have an attachment to someone once you've stayed with them for that long. You know that, you know, even if you have a fight, he's there. The finality of the fact that he can't be there anymore was what hit me once he went.
Right. We've got Kumar Waiba asks you, when is his new songs coming?
It's a very good question. I'm going to share this with you guys for the first time. I've not yet posted it up on my socials.
Am I getting an exclusive, Jaan?
Yeah. I'm going to be divulging this to you, Andy. My song Nakrewali is coming out.
I've
not even posted the post yet on my handle, but I'm telling you guys, all of you guys who are here, and Andy, especially you, my song is coming out, Nakrewali. I'm going to be putting up the first look of it tonight on my social media. And it's very soon. It's going to come probably by this weekend. So I want you guys to, like, you know, promote and help with the... Of
course, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to push it out now, definitely.
Okay, Aunty, my mom is here. She wants me to show you something. Okay. She really likes you, okay? She's
Where's your mom? Get her on the camera. Get your mom on the camera right now.
She's a bit camera shy and stuff.
No, I want to speak to her. Say hi. Come on. Aunty! Aunty,
Acha, Aunty went.
Mummy, I saw you.
So this is the poster.
Nakrewali. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And so that's basically about Nikki Tamboli.
No. This was recorded much before I went into Bigg Boss. This was recorded much before. No. I'm going to repeat myself, make a gif out of this. No. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, this was recorded before I went into the Bigg Boss house. Now the video is coming out and it's going to drop the first look today.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so glad. So that means I have to edit this interview and put it out today itself.
Whoa, nice.
Damn. Oh no. Achha, so actually I'll put it out tomorrow for sure. I'm saying all these things, but I'll put it out tomorrow because I need to give a build up on it. No, otherwise, yaar, build up bhi to chahiye na thoda sa. Anyway, so I want to just say, who do you feel is the top 5 in the house now? Who will be the top 5?
Top 5, I don't have that many names, I'll be very honest. I just have like 3 names. They are Eijaz Pavitra and Rahul. I think these
really, Jaan.
Personal bias.
प्रॉब्लम ये है ना कि आपने अभी तक देखा नहीं है, आप जाके देखना एक बार, लाइक देख लो और उसके बाद ना अगर हमारा फिर से इंटरव्यू होगा वो तो होगा. I'm sure it will happen again when you have other hit songs out. I'll definitely call for you. I'll be like, come on, let's do it. But yeah, I think when you see the show now, you're gonna be like, oh, Aunty वापस आ गई.
Yeah.
मैंने देख लिया. आज एक बार हेलो तो बोल रो.
हेलो.
नमस्ते आंटी जी.
नमस्ते.
कैसे हो आप?
मैं ठीक हूँ, आप कैसे हो?
बस बिल्कुल, मैं तो फर्स्ट क्लास हूँ। मैं अभी जान से बहुत सारी बातें कर रहा था और पूछ रहा, बहुत इन डेप्थ कन्वर्सेशंस हो रहे थे हमारे। तो मैं आपसे भी मिलना चाहता था एक्चुअली, क्योंकि जो भी कहा गया था, यू नो, उस वर्ड के ऊपर आपने भी बहुत सारे इंटरव्यूज दिए थे। और मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ, मेरी मॉम ने भी कहा था मुझे कि एक बार अगर आप आंटी से बात करोगे ना, तो बोल देना कि आपकी फीलिंग हमें बिल्कुल समझ आती है, और जिस तरीके से आपने सपोर्ट अपने बच्चे को किया ना, बहुत अच्छा किया आपने। एंड आई थिंक दैट वाज सच अ ब्यूटीफुल मोमेंट फॉर मी, एंड ऑल माय लव टू यू।
Thank you so, so much. Say hi to your mom and thanks.
Of course, of course. But yeah, you've got a very talented son here, and I'm sure he's going to do very, very well now.
Thank you so
Thanks a lot, Andy.
Thanks
a lot.
See, I love getting family involved. I just love it. Thank you, Auntie.
This is a nice, beautiful way to involve family.
Absolutely. And look, it's a talk show. Doesn't mean we can't talk to everybody. And क्योंकि हम घर पे ही कर रहे हैं, तो क्यों नहीं सब आ जाओ.
Exactly. Why not?
Why not? So I think it's a beautiful moment to just say to you, congratulations on your journey, and also on your new song Nakrewali, which is about Nikki Tandoli. No.
No.
And I'm so glad that you're happy and you're out, and I think you did a good job till now, and I hope to see good things from you in the future. Again, I want to have you back when the next time you have something happening. I'll definitely call for you, and hopefully that'll be face to face. That'll be even better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for the interview, and thank you for being here. Thank you, Auntie, for having this beautiful child. And
God bless you. You're such a smart boy.
Andy, thank you for having me with you.
Very intelligent.
It was an amazing interview. It was fun. You're awesome, man.
Thank you. I think that I'm so happy that we've been able to do this. And take care of yourself, and I'll see you very soon.